Now it's time for the configurator segment where we configure a vehicle based on how I would purchase it and spec it out. So I think it's important that we take a peek at the 2025 Jeep Wrangler because everywhere you go, at least around here, there are Jeep Wranglers everywhere and there are so many options as you can kind of fit any lifestyle with the Wrangler. So let's check it out. Now there are a lot of Wranglers to choose from. You have the Sport, which is kind of your base, the Sport S, which comes with a couple other little goodies, the Willys, the Sahara, which is more of your on-road guy, and the Rubicon and the Rubicon X, which are much more off-road tailored. So there's kind of a Jeep Wrangler for everybody. For me personally, I'm a two-door guy. I just like the original look of the Wrangler two-door, and I like that kind of utilitarian feel it gives you. So I'm going to go with the two-door, and I'm going to go with the Willys model because that is kind of the sweet spot for me. Now, as we know, I love black vehicles, so we're going to go black Wrangler with those dark wheels. It already looks cool, doesn't it? We have the black Wrangler, the dark wheels, and the two doors. So we're going to go down here. The doors off mirror kit by Mopar. Now, when you take the doors off, the mirrors are attached to it. So if you want mirrors, you got to put the mirrors on when you drive with the doors off. And have been driven a lot of these, driven a lot of Broncos. I love driving with the doors off. It's one of the great things about having a Jeep. So we're going to go here and click the doors off mirror kit by Mopar, which we love. I kind of like the wheels that are on there. And we're going to go down here. I do some off-roading, so I'm going to go with the heavy-duty rock sliders with the step assist by Mopar, which you're going to add here for $1,000. Now what that does is it adds a slider here that when you're articulating and there are rocks and things, and when that rubs up against this, it's going to save the chassis and the door from being dented or damaged, and it just literally does exactly what it says, slides along that rock. And they're super, super strong, and they're built for that capability. So I always add those. I do a lot of highway driving and a lot of driving in general. So as much as I love the soft top, and that's going to be great for the summertime, I'm also going to add this hard top, which is a little quieter on the highway. Another thing I'm going to add, because I do a little bit of off-roading, and I just think it looks really neat, we've got to add the snorkel. Now what the snorkel does is it goes up over here and it raises the intake of the Jeep. So when you're going through water and things, oh my God, look how cool it looks. You gotta zoom in. I think the snorkel is the neatest thing. So that goes all the way to the intake and it comes up here and grabs air from up high. So if you're going and you got a bow wave going and you're driving through water or what have you, or sand and stuff's coming up at the road, the air is all clean up here and you're not sucking anything terrible into the engine. Also, it looks really cool. What isn't as cool? What's cooler than a snorkel kit? Maybe side pipes, like I mentioned earlier. But so we got the snorkel kit on there. The interior with this one comes with the cloth seats, which I love because it's Jeep. They're utilitarian. It is not cold in the winter and it is not too hot in the summer. I personally am a fan of cloth seats. So we're going to go down here. We have the Uconnect 5 with the 12.3-inch touchscreen, which is great. Remember how Spartan Wranglers used to be? Now we have a 12-inch screen. And what I like about the screen is it doesn't go above the dash, so it's not getting in your way when you're driving or anything. It's just helpful. We look down here. This has an actual lever to put it into four-wheel drive, which is great. You love we like levers, right? Pull it into four-wheel drive. All right. And down here, of course, it's a car show, baby. It's got to be a 6-speed manual. So I'm a manual driver all day long. And as we go down here, we're going to get the hardtop headliner by Mopar, which is great because that really quiets the vehicle down on the highway. And then we're going to scroll down here. Absolutely doing the plastic door sill guards. Like I said, I'm going to skip the leather personally. But I am, because I love my tunes, going to add the tech group, which gives you the Alpine Premium stereo system. It totally kicks. And of course the safety group, which not only is great for safety, but it's going to save you on insurance. And of course we can all use that, especially with everyone staring at their phones while they're driving. And of course we're going to go with convenience group, which gives me the heated front seats, heated steering wheel, the garage door opener, and all of the goodies. Now, I'm going to forego the 35-inch tires here because personally, if I were to buy this vehicle, I would choose my own wheels and tires, and it already comes with a fairly aggressive wheel and tire package that I can use, so I'm not really worried about that. Now for the powertrain, in order to get the 6-speed manual, you do have to go with the 3.6 liter, which I like. It is the Pentastar engine, and it makes a great noise. You also can opt for the 8-speed automatic and the 2-liter turbocharged engine, which is a little more torquey than the Pentastar, but I want the stick shift, so I'm going to stick with the 3.6 liter Pentastar V6. Now it's a 24-valve engine, variable valve timing, all the goodies. I've always liked that engine. I've never not liked it. We're going to skip the cold air intake because we have the snorkel on there, and the 456 rear axle ratio comes with those 35-inch tires. Now I would do that. I think the 410s are plenty, especially with the 6-speed. Now if I have to get anywhere, I just use that lever and put it in 4 low. So I'm going to keep it right there. And if we go down here to our summary, here it is. $48,995. I'm sure you can get a great deal on it since we are sponsored by Elmwood CDJR in East Providence. Make sure to go check them out if you want one of these Wranglers. All right, I like it. Black, hard top. We've got, I think they're about 33-inch tires here. Willys. It's got the neat headlights. We have a heated steering wheel, heated seats, cloth, and most importantly, the snorkel, because it looks awesome and it is also functional. So if I were to get a Jeep Wrangler, this is exactly how I would get it. Stick shift, black, snorkel, the cool wheels, the hard top, and of course, the rock sliders. And if you want one of these vehicles, like I mentioned, make sure to check them out at Elmwood CDJR in East Providence.